Thank you, gentlemen. Now recognize Subcommittee Chair Napolitano for statement.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, and good morning to everybody. I am very pleased to join Chairman DeFazio and to personally thank him for the great work and tremendous work as chair of the committee. And also thank Ranking Member Graves, my subcommittee Ranking Member Rouser, in introducing and marking the Water Resources Development Act of 2022. There was a very bipartisan joint effort, I must say. The Water Resources Development Act is our legislative commitment to investing in and protecting our communities from flooding events, restoring our environment and ecosystems, and keeping our nation's competitiveness by supporting our ports and harbors. Through the biennial enactment of WARDA, this committee has addressed local, regional, national needs through the authorization of the new U.S. Army Corps of Engineers projects, studies, and policies that benefit every corner of the nation. I am particularly thankful that we were able to make a commitment in this WRDA to address the needs of tribal and disadvantaged communities. This bill requires the Army Corps of Engineers to improve outreach to these communities by creating liaison programs in each Corps district region across the country. WRDA includes provisions to develop technical assistance programs that provide guidance to tribal communities on water resource projects, identify opportunities and challenges on existing core projects, and provide planning assistance for future projects. This bill gives the Corps engineers the training and tools to effectively address issues on tribal lands of ancestral, historic, and cultural significance, including burial grounds. The WRDA also continues that effort that we started 10 years ago to improve the water supply at core dams by addressing managed aquifer replenishment so that dams can hold water for recharge for local groundwater basins. This bill addresses buildup and removal of sediment reservoirs to improve operations and capacity in dams. It requires the Corps to take a particular focus on infrastructure in the West, to evaluate opportunities to improve water management supply, and address the impacts of climate change. Section 116 of the bill continues Congress's goal of improving dam safety by assessing status of all the dams maintained by the Corps and determining the needs for rehab, retrofit, or removal. In the Section 128 of the bill, a bipartisan legislation Ranking Member Rouser and I introduced, titled H.R. 7762, the Army Corps of Engineers Military Personnel Augmentation Act. It amends an outdated 1956 law, which is prohibited against current soldiers who have the technical skills to provide engineering support to the civil works mission of the Army Corps. In 1956, there were not many of the NCOs with advanced degrees, so it was presumed that only commissioned officers would be properly trained to handle civil work responsibilities. However, since that time, in the development of the professional Army, there are many NCOs, National Guard officers, and warrant officers with advanced engineering and technical skills, and it no longer makes sense to exclude them from these positions in civil works. This change is supported by the Secretary of the Army, Chief of Engineers, and the National Guard Association of the United States. It also provides for hundreds of local concerns throughout the country, and I am proud that this bill transfers the authorization of 31 debris basins in my region to the Los Angeles County Flood Control District. These debris basins are locally owned and have been successfully operated, maintained by Los Angeles County for decades. Provisions will formalize the current operation of these debris basins. WRDA includes authorization for the development of water, sewer, and ecosystem restoration in the San Gabriel Valley and Greater Los Angeles County, and improve flood protection and boost local water supply at the same time by investing in spreading grounds and dam infrastructure and treatment operations. Mr. Chairman, I'd like to thank the many people who have helped this bill become a reality. Thank you for your leadership in the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, Assistant Secretary Connor, Lieutenant General Spellman, and other incredible staff who worked thousands of missions we received from WARDA 2022. I'm very fortunate to have best water leaders in the country in my district in Southern California who provided valuable input to this bill, including Colonel Julie Bolton, David Van Dorp, Los Angeles District, Lieutenant Supervisors Catherine Barger and Gio Solis, LA County Public Works Director Mark Pastrayan, California State Assembly Speaker Anthony Rendon, Metropolitan Water District Gloria Gray, in the San Gabriel Valley Water Master Tony Sampiello. I would particularly like to thank the committee ranking member David Rouser for his friendship and collegiality through the hearings that led to this bipartisan accomplishment. It is the fifth water, and we're proud of it. Most importantly, I'd like to thank the incredible subcommittee staff, including Ryan Seeger, Alexa Williams, Logan Ferry, Michael Bauman, Ryan Hamilton, Ayan Whitson, and all the rest of the majority and minority staff. Thank you very much, but also my Chief of Staff, Joshi, who has been invaluable for me. I urge my colleagues to support WORDA 2022, and I yield back. Thank you very much.
I thank the chair and now recognize Subcommittee Ranking